there for you. ZakPak, only on YouTube. ZakPak, what will he do next? ZakPak, let's find out, 'cause it's on with the show.
Hey guys, what's up? Zach here, coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be talking about Nintendo's online service. So thank you guys actually for sticking with me for this week. Obviously I've been putting up videos every day, and I can tell they're not going to get a bunch of views, but for the people who are interested, it's very good to do these videos. And I've been talking very highly about Nintendo so far. This is uploaded on Wednesday, so this is my week of Nintendo. On Monday, I posted all about Luigi's Mansion. I ranted and raved and was so excited about it. Tuesday was Mario Party and how I was excited about that. And today, I'm going to talk about how I'm not excited for the Nintendo Online service. Is it bad that Nintendo's worst-selling console, that console's online, was better than Nintendo Switch's online? Like, Nintendo, your free online for your past consoles is better than your paid online for your hottest selling console. Like, are you serious, Nintendo? Like, really? Like, I'm sure many people think I'm, like, legit a Nintendo fanboy, but I am not afraid to call Nintendo out on bullshit. And this is just one of those things where it's like, Nintendo, that Direct was perfect. You had everything going for you. You had Animal Crossing. You had Mario Party. You had Luigi's Mansion. You had Smash. You had everything. But the online, you dropped the ball. You really did. And there's people who are defending Nintendo on some of the things about the online. And I'm just like, how? How are you defending them? Like, so many people complain about how bad of a system Wii U was, but the online was better, and it was free. So Nintendo's answer, right, for no virtual console. Here are some NES games that you really can't play offline. If you are offline for more than 7 days, then it'll uninstall from your Switch. Yeah, way better than Virtual Console, and it's only NES. Now, again, the SNES might come in the future, but that's only SNES. It's only NES and SNES. The Wii U had NES, SNES, N64, Game Boy. It had so many consoles that you could just buy and play. Like, why? Do you know how amazingly well virtual console games would sell? Like, are you kidding me, Nintendo? It's actually making me mad, seeing the potential that the Nintendo Switch Online had. But the reality is awful. I have Xbox Live, right? And even though my internet sucks here and I can't really use it, the Xbox Live service is great. And same with PSN. I don't have it, but they're almost the same thing. You get free games each month, and it's not bad games either. Like, I got Zombie, or quote-unquote Zombie U for free 1 month. On PlayStation, you can get there's Until Dawn for free. PlayStation has better deals, but nevertheless, on both systems, you get free games each month. Sometimes even first party. Nintendo is saying, okay, here's this, right? You can kind of rent any NES games. They're not even big games. They were NES games from 30 freaking years ago. Whip-de-fucking-do. Why would I care so much about Super Mario Bros. 3 when I can play it on my GBA and my Super Nintendo? If I cared that much about Super Mario Bros. 3, I'd play it on one of my other consoles, and one of them is portable. Like, literally, I can right now grab Super Mario Bros. 3 for the GBA, Mario Brothers. They have NES Classics released on the Game Boy Advance. I can take that on the go. Now, I get it, the screen isn't as big, but so what? It's free. For me, at least, since I have the games. Alright, with the cloud saves thing, right? There are so many people who are like, oh, even though there's a few games that are the exceptions, like Splatoon and Pokemon, it's still going to be good. First of all, right? If your Nintendo Online account goes, so does your cloud saves. Why? I feel like cloud saves should be automatically with the system. If your system breaks, right, you should have access to your save files. What does that cost Nintendo to do? Honestly. Like, let's think about that for a second, right? How much does it really cost Nintendo to set up cloud saves? And for Splatoon 2, and probably Pokemon as well, it's to prevent cheating. What's more important? Some people cheating to get higher on the leaderboards? Or to be able to save your fucking games in case your Switch breaks? Or in case you get a new Switch? You're releasing all these bundles left and right. Pokemon Smash. But no one, if people already have a Switch, either they're just gonna buy it to display on a shelf, or or they're just not gonna use it. They're not gonna buy it because, well, save files. It's all on that Switch. Why would they get a new one just to start them all over again? Like, really, Nintendo? You know, $20 a year isn't a bad price if they were offering something new and something cool. But you know, I think the worst part about it is, right? Nintendo told us, even on Twitter, they said, oh, we are going to be talking more about the Nintendo Switch online in this Nintendo Direct. So it's like, awesome, we're going to learn more. We're going to, it's awesome. But what new information did we learn? All we learned were 5 to 10 more NES games, and that there were NES controllers coming with it. That is literally all we learned, as well as the questions that they did Q&A after the Direct. And the one part where I was like, ooh, this could be cool, the special offers part, right? They said, oh, we'll talk about that another time. That's what I thought we were waiting for. I thought we were waiting to hear this information. Nintendo, you haven't told us jack shit about the online service. And so many people are angry about it. And it's understandable. You are suddenly asking $20 a year, which granted isn't much, but nevertheless, $20 per year for an online system that is inferior to your Wii U, the worst selling Nintendo console. It lost them so much money. Worse than that. And Nintendo Wii U actually had a pretty cool online interface. You could video chat, you could message each other, you could have parties. Oh, I don't know, like a fucking online system. Oh, and hold on a second, I gotta grab something. You know what shouldn't be part of Nintendo Switch Online? Your fucking phone. Why? Why is your phone involved? Why? Why can't you have it natively on the system, Nintendo? And someone say, oh, the Joy-Cons, there's no headphone slot in them, so I can't use them. Make the Pro Controllers have headphone jacks. And if you want to talk to your friends, get a Pro Controller. Fucking mind blown, right? Fortnite on the Switch has native voice chat. You don't need the app, so it's possible. You can do it. But no, Nintendo chooses to put in a stupid app on your phone because they're like, oh, mobile games will make everyone fucking splooge on their face. Like, oh, the kids are cool and hip, right? They're always on their phone, Snapchat and texting. The fuck? What the fuck? Like, Nintendo, what are you doing? I'm honestly at a loss for words. I'm really at a loss for words because this online service had the potential, right, to be great. It had the potential to be one of the best things about the system, right? But no, Nintendo, in typical Nintendo fashion, just went fuck that right up. Yeah, and I'm going to learn that Luigi's Mansion 3, it's going to have online. I'm going to learn, I already can tell. There's going to be some sort of online component, like, kind of like Scare Scraper except different. Like, there'll be some sort of co-op mode or something. I'll need online for that. Granted, I have nowhere to play it with, but, you know, nevertheless. Like, really? I feel like most people obviously are angry about this, but I feel like I'm more pissed off than most, and I don't know why. I have shitty internet at home. But, to be able, right? Virtual console, that is literally inexcusable. Right? It's inexcusable given what they are giving us. 20 NES games. Sorry. Yeah, 20 NES games. Yeah. Guess what? The Wii U had that too. and the 3DS. So, what the heck? What about your Super Nintendo games? Where are those? Mario World, Yoshi's Island, Super Metroid, where? What about even N64? Wii U did N64. Super Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, Mario Kart, Mario Party, where? Huh? Like, I don't get it. I don't get what's running through their stupid, thick skulls, right? And honestly, I think it's all Nintendo of Japan, right? I feel like they have most influence, especially the Nintendo Directs are led by Nintendo of Japan. There's just an English voiceover guy, right? He does the voiceovers. So this is all Nintendo of Japan, and it's screwing us over because I feel like, I'm honestly hoping that the Nintendo Switch Online flops. I really hope that no one gets it. Really. Because maybe they'll get it through their thick skulls that this is the most primitive, stupidest design for online I've ever seen. How could you do it so well on a system that hardly even sold? The Nintendo Switch has already surpassed it in a year. And a handheld console that's like not even half as powerful as a Nintendo Switch. How is it hard for you to get online? How? I'm trying to think of good things to talk about with the Nintendo Switch Online. I really am. But there's nothing. I personally can't think of anything good or beneficial about this service. It's got nothing. Nothing. And hold on, Nintendo, right? Okay. I'm an advocate, right, for single-player games. A lot of people today are multiplayer-only games. They only like the CODs, the Fortnites, whatever. That's all they like. And I'm one of those people that's like, I prefer single-player experiences. Personal preference. But if you're going to charge money for an online system, you have to have more online games. Like, what the hell? Like, yes, you got Splatoon and Mario Kart and Fortnite, whatever. But let's use an example. Mario Party, right? Super Mario Party is coming out next month. And there's no online. You can play some minigames, but that's it. You can't do party mode online. There's probably other minigame modes you can't do online. Why? That is inexcusable. If you're going to start charging money for an online service, and you're not going to make games that can fully support online, if you're not going to have more online focus towards them, then you're fucking up. Right? Then you're fucking up. There's nothing else I could say besides you are fucking up. And I'm even going to drag one of the most popular online games into this. Splatoon 2, right? You're going to charge us money for online, but limit what kind of stuff we can do online. We can't play Salmon Run whenever we want. We have to wait until certain times to play Salmon Run. So if someone bought the Nintendo Switch Online just for Splatoon 2, because that was the only game they really cared about, they didn't care about Mario Kart, they don't care about Smash, they care about Splatoon, right? And they love Salmon Run, they love playing Salmon Run, but they can't play it half the time because of the fact because of the fact that it's not available, and they're paying for this. If they're paying for online, they should be able to play Salmon Run whenever they want. They should be able to choose what map on Splatoon that they want whenever they want. They should be able to choose whatever court in Mario Tennis that they want. Oh, and remember Mario Tennis, right? You want those secret characters early? You gotta pay for the online. Yup. You gotta pay for the online to get those secret characters early. You want Birdo on October 1st? Well, guess what? You have to wait till November 1st, unless you want to pay $20 to Great Old Nintendo for a shitty online service. Sounds about right. They take great games and make them shitty. They take great services and make them shitty. That's Nintendo for you. I love Nintendo from the bottom of my heart. But when they do shit like this, it makes my blood boil. And that's all I can say. And by the way, Splatoon 2, it's mainly an online game. You can really barely play it offline. So if you're going to have to pay, basically to play a game, you better damn well make your service good. You better damn well make your service something that everyone can enjoy and at least has good qualities to it. Because guess what? There are none. See this? Shouldn't be here. Should not be part of Nintendo Switch Online. It shouldn't. And those special offers, it's probably like, oh, you'll get, let's say Super Smash Bros. Comes out. You get 10% off of Super Smash Bros. For Switch. Whoop-de-doo, instead of $60, I pay $53. Thanks, I guess. Like, it's probably not even going to be that generous. They'll probably be like, oh, you get 10% off an indie game. You want Undertale? You get 10% off. There you go. You got Undertale. 10% off. Like, Nintendo just doesn't get it. They don't. They're good. They're good at making games. But that's about all they're good at. It really is. Because if they can't... Xbox has been doing this since the original Xbox. Right? The original Xbox came out in 2000 or 2001. And it's been doing it since then. Maybe not since 2001, but maybe 2003, 2004. It's been doing it since then. And if Xbox can fucking do it and make it a success, Halo was one of the biggest successes on Xbox because you could play it online on the original Xbox. Nintendo Switch's online is worse than the original Xboxes. And that system's nearly 20 years old. Come on, Nintendo. If you're going to make an online system, then at least try to get it out of the primitive stages. I get it. It's 1/3 of the price of Xbox and PlayStation. But it's not worth 1/3 of the price of Xbox and PlayStation. It's really not. Like, I get it. It's not $60. It's not going to be as great as them. I get it. I wouldn't have expected it to be. But I would have expected it to be at least somewhat good. Especially since you're going to turn a free service to something that costs money. If it was an experimental thing, I would get it. But you hyped this up, Nintendo. And you're going to be eating the shit for it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Come on, Nintendo. If you don't fix the online, I'm not buying it. Ever. See you guys.